Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Historians have written a great deal of nonsense about the women of the western frontier in the 1870s. Except for Indian raids, they were supposedly protected by noble and chivalrous white men. Actually, the pioneer woman was in continual danger from frontier bullies and hoodlums who joined the migration toward the far west. The story of Martha Hildreth is a classic example of what it meant to be a pioneer woman.
Marshal! Mr. Earp!
Yeah, Mr. Bryce, what can I do for you?
Some renegades jumped a freight wagon outfit on the New Mexico trace. Killed a man and his wife before Jed Carney could chase them off.
Who's Carney?
He's the boss of the freighters.
Where'd it happen?
About 30 miles west, in the cave country along the Arkansas, a place called Rocky Meadow.
Well, I'll ride out there, Mr. Bryce.
Carney and his men acted kind of strange, like they didn't want to talk about it.
Thank you. I'll keep an eye open for him.
Really look around for her now. She couldn't be far. She can tell the law on us.
You ain't worried about that. All you want's that girl. Why'd you use your head for once, Carney? You shoot me, and how long will you last? I stay awake while you sleep, remember? That stagecoach driver we met today has probably blabbered his mouth to the first John Law he met.
That gal's a witness. She could get us hung, Swede.
Well, she'd probably either killed herself or froze to death by now.
Yeah, maybe you're right. All right. Come on back, man. We're gonna hit the trail. That's good, men. Bring the wagon over. We'll burn it here to hide the graves.
One break we got, Jed. No brands on their horses.
All right, hustle that wagon over.
Rider coming, Jed.
And you fellas Jed Carney?
I am.
Well, I'm Wyatt Earp, Marshal of Dodge City. Stage driver said you had a little trouble out here.
We didn't. A couple from Ohio by the name of Hildreth got jumped about a quarter of a mile behind my wagon train. Hoodlums murdered both of them. Some of us rode back here. Our freighter's just down around the bend.
Well, I'll have to make a report. There's fire over yonder. Looks right comfortable.
Oh, why, sure.
My posse won't be here for about a half hour or so.
What'd you bring a posse for?
Why, Mr. Earp has to chase them murdering scum. Come on over and squat a while. We'll tell you all we know.
Thank you.
And the team was played out. Hildreth was scared there was Indians up ahead, so we let him tag us. But he couldn't keep up. And we didn't have any horses to lend him. Well, that's just about it. We gave him a decent burial. Drug their wagon over there to mark the graves.
Yeah, I see. The killer's headed south, huh?
Let's cross the river to make off. From the tracks, I'd say there were 6 or 8 of them.
We'll pick up the trail. I know you fellas want to be moving along again.
Yeah, it's almost sunup. Well, good luck, Marshal. Sure hope you catch him.
We'll catch him.
We ought to take him now.
No. If he has got a posse following him, we're not strong enough to fight him. And we can't outrun him with these freight horses.
There goes Earp trailing that girl. We should have shot him.
Yeah, you're right. Me and Earp is following that girl by himself. Now, we'll double back and follow him. You drivers unhitch your lead horses and follow as soon as you can. The rest of you mount up.
Martha Hildreth?
You get away!
I'm Marshal Wyatt Earp from Dodge City. I've come to help you.
No, go away! Don't you touch me!
Now, just take it easy, man. Just take it easy.
No! No!
I'm a peace officer. You see that star?
It's a trick.
Now, listen, Miss Hildreth. Jed Carney and his men...
I won't say anything.
Miss Hildreth, your parents...
Hold it, Sweet. Get behind the rocks. We'll smoke him out.
Carney, he's still after you. Now, it was Jed Carney and his men, wasn't it?
No!
All right. Here, take that and keep quiet. It's better than a knife to defend yourself with.
A lot of caves in there. Which one?
We'll rush them all.
Come on out, Earp! You haven't got a chance! Jed, in there! Hold it. Hold your fire. Shoot, they got Carney.
This is Carney. Did he do it? All right, I'm coming out. Carney's coming first.
Wilson! Stop shooting! Stop shooting!
Hold your fire. Scatter and trail him. We can get Jed back. Go on.
All right, go pick him up. One wrong move out of you, and I'll put a deeper crease in that skull. Go on. Throw him down there. Right there. Now patch him up. Then bring him in. I'll wait for you inside. I don't aim to be bushwhacked. Two of Connie's men. You ever see him before?
No. No!
All right. Now, moving out of here, Mr. Carney. You're going to be first, and they're going to be right behind you.
It's a long walk to Dodge, Earp. You can't stay awake that many hours.
And maybe Miss Martha will take turns watching out for your pals.
Her? She's scared out of her wits. You better stay that way, too.
Miss Martha, they murdered your folks.
Did we?
No.
You keep on saying that. And don't be trusting that Johnny Law. He's just a man, just like us.
All right, pick him up. Said help him outside.
You're leaving me here?
You have a gun. You stay here in the cave, Miss Martha. They'll be hunting me, not you. All right, move. I said move!
You really aim to walk us all the way to Dodge, Herb?
Not yet. We're gonna visit 2 graves first. Move.
All right, you 2 men get the blankets back of that wagon. Cover up the bodies. Come on. Mr. Carney, you shot Mr. Hildreth. Mrs. Hildreth stabbed herself while the girl was making her escape.
Oh, sure.
All right, back of the wagon. Come on, move. All right, now turn that wagon over. I said turn it over. Wrap him up. Now, I don't know why you boys want to hang for Carney and Olson. It was their idea.
Button up, both of you.
What we told the stage driver was gospel truth.
All right, move over here. Put your hands behind you.
Drink lots of coffee, Herb. Olson and the boys are gonna move in as soon as it gets dark.
Maybe I ought to give Ollie a lantern so you don't get hurt by mistake.
There's the girl riding Herb's horse.
Oh. Come on.
We'll kill Herb and take that girl alive.
Miss Martha, I told you to wait in the cave.
6 or 8 men over there. I think they belong to him.
Get down. Get behind the wagon. They spot you?
I don't know. I couldn't be sure.
You'll wait until after dark. You feel better, Miss Martha?
A little. That's close enough.
Smart gal. She don't trust him or nobody.
I should kill all of you.
Only 5 shots in that gun. What about those men yonder?
You'd be dead and I could use your guns.
Start shooting.
Mama and Papa. Where are they?
Carney murdered him, don't you remember?
Tell him, it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Sun's almost down. Olson and the boys will be moving in.
He thinks you're talking to a dead Johnny Law.
You should all be dead, every man in this horrible wilderness.
Miss Martha, I didn't kill your folks. And I'm trying to help you now.
And I should trust you.
You better really watch him.
That's enough out of you, Connie. Miss Martha, you're my only witness against Connie. Now, it's my job to see that they all hang. If you don't think there's any difference between me and them, you take a look behind my horse.
Mama? Papa? No, not now.
Miss Martha, my chief deputy has standing orders to trail me with a posse if I don't get back to Dodge within a reasonable amount of time. That means I left Dodge about an hour ago. But Carney's men will move in before they get here. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, if they move in, I'm going to have to shoot to kill. I'm fairly fast, but I may not be fast enough.
Then kill me first.
No, Miss Martha, I want you to live. And I want you to testify in court. They did kill your mother and father, didn't they?
Yes.
All right. Now, I want you to tell me what happened.
I don't remember.
Bright girl. You stick to that and you'll live.
I warned you, Connie.
Oh. He deserved it. God forgive me, but he deserved it.
He pretended to be our friend. We were stalled near the river crossing when he came along. We were supposed to meet an Iowa wagon train across the river. But our horses were tired out and we got stuck in the sand. Then Mr. Carney and his friend, the one he calls Olson.
Trouble, folks?
Yes, sir. We should have tested the sand first.
Well, that don't look so bad. You boys each grab a wheel, will you? You ladies just stand clear, will you? Sweet, give me a hand up front. All right, let's go! You just fall in behind the last wagon, Mr. Hildreth. We'll look after you.
We'll be grateful, Mr. Carney.
Let's roll!
Mother didn't trust Carney, but Papa said we had no choice. We were heading into Indian country. We tried to keep up with the freight wagons, but our horses couldn't do it. Papa figured we were only a little way behind. He said if any Indians appeared, he could fire his rifle in the air and Mr. Carney would come and help us. Instead...
Martha! Tonight! Run! Run, Martha! Go, run! Run, Martha!
Finish him off.
I should have tried to help Mama, but she kept screaming for me to run across the river to the caves.
It's better to stay and fight.
I know that now.
Not really, not in your case. They would have gotten away without punishment.
We'll get away, Herb.
It'll soon be dark. They'll be coming in. Come on, you get down here behind this wagon. Stay there.
I'll use your shotgun. I can hit something with this.
No, it's loaded with buckshot. Just good for the last rush. Here. Now, I'm paid to do this. You, let me earn my keep, huh?
Give the others time to close the circle. We've got to move in point blank.
Yeah. Miss Martha, I want you to reload for me. You open the gate, use this rod to eject the bullet. Like that. You take your bullet, put it back in your cylinder, twist it around, reload. That's close enough. I'll shoot the first man that moves. time. Don't rush. Reload.
You've been hit.
Don't worry about it.
Turn it loose, sir. Ross has already been hit.
It's too bad. There are 3 of them left over there, 2 over there. You watch those 2 over there. I'm gonna work my way around the wagon. It's too dark to shoot. Here, load that. Give me the bunt line. Use the shotgun if you have to.
Herb's down. Move in.
You all right?
I guess so.
Come on, you yellow bellies, rush him!
He says Russian. What do you say?
Well, we gotta try it. Carney will know who spooked out on him.
I'm not gonna take any rush, Connie. You call him off.
Or else you'll shoot me in the back.
That's right. Both barrels.
You head for the wagon. I'll try to draw his fire by dodging around in front.
He's got us! Stop shooting! Drop your guns and come on in! You hear me?
Must have threatened to kill Carney and the others.
Yeah. Carney must have spooked himself.
All right, down on your knees. Down on your knees. Keep your hands up in the air. You men check out there and see if there's any survivors left.
Sure didn't leave much for us, did you?
They were almost getting to be more than I could handle, Mr. Gibbs. Miss Hildreth, this is my chief deputy.
Howdy, ma'am.
I'm glad to know there's more than one policeman in the state of Kansas.
You sit down and relax yourself.
Tell me one thing.
Yes?
Would you really have shot Mr. Carney if he hadn't called off the fight?
Well, Miss Martha, the law has to be just as tough as any scattering of hoodlums on any frontier. I'd have shot him.
So would I.
Well, you learned your first lesson as a pioneer woman. You have faith that the majority of men are decent. And they are. Just in case you keep a .45 and a shotgun.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
life and legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Are the boys coming, Si?
3 more. You wanted them to ride in unnoticed, didn't you? Just the 6 of us.
Well, here comes Willie Black.
We better get inside, Maxwell. Is the back room clear?
Yeah, I fixed that.
Linders, McHale, in here. Lock the door. McHale, you keep a lookout at the windows. You'll be able to hear what's being said. All right, Maxwell. You explain the setup. You know the railroad.
The money shipment arrives in Dodge this afternoon on number 9. Brad, you and Willie will snitch it off the truck. Chances are that Dolan, the station agent, will be so busy checking the express bound for end of track that he won't even notice you.
Red and Willie will bring the money package to my room at the Dodge Hotel. Then it's up to Maxwell and me to fix the frame on Wyatt Earp.
But Tim's a special agent for the railroad. How do we know he won't be framing us?
He's got a prison record back east. It ain't likely he'll be doing any talking. That's why I cut Linders and McKeel in on this. The 3 of them are doing it for money. The rest of us want to get Wyatt Earp. I've been working on this plan ever since Earp threatened to stop my outfit from driving cattle into Dodge. Nobody talks. Understand?
Right. Of course. Yeah.
Good. This time we'll nail Earp's hide to the jail door.
Howdy, Hal. Everything quiet? No, Julie Dolan's in trouble. He's in there.
Mr. Dolan. What kind of trouble is he in?
There's a $10,000 express shipment to the State National missing. Special agent for the railroad brought him in.
Huh?
Marshal Earp? I'm Tim Maxwell, special agent for the railroad. I'm afraid you'll have to hold Mr. Dolan here on suspicion of robbery.
But I never took nothing, Mr. Earp. Where's the money? He's got to prove that I took it or hid it or something, don't he?
He sure does, Mr. Dolan. Now, you just rest yourself there, and we'll get this all straightened out. Al, you want to bring some water?
Now, somebody must have sneaked that money package while my back was turned. And that's the good Lord's truth, Mr. Earp.
Did you know there was a money package on the truck?
He had to know, Marshal. Here's the telegram of manifest for the currency shipment.
Oh, I get telegrams, bills of lading, and freight manifest, a stack of them every day.
Did you see this one?
I guess I did, but it must have slipped my mind.
All right, Mr. Dolan. There are a lot of men in town that would stand bail for Mr. Dolan. Any objection?
He's entitled to bail.
Al, you take Mr. Dolan out to the shady bench in the backyard. I'll get word to Mr. Jensen over at the bank and Judge Tobin.
Thank you, Mr. Earp. You'll see that I get justice, I know that. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell, for being so quiet and decent about the arrest. You only done your duty.
That's right, Mr. Dolan.
Yes.
Now, you just take it easy.
A perfect job, men. Wells Fargo has the serial numbers.
When do we get paid?
You get paid, but not out of this. 200 apiece now, and 300 when Earp's been convicted. Don't hang around Dodge.
Just when do we plant the money on Earp?
We'll have to wait a couple of days. Let the papers report the robbery. Get people talking about Dolan. Build it up big.
Si, I still don't trust Maxwell. An ex-con and all.
He knows how to dummy up. It's you and Willie who might go blabbermouth on us. My advice. Don't.
Hold it, Red. Oh, hi, Doc.
I thought your missus was sick in KC.
Yeah, how is she?
She's better. Those 2 Texas guns have just rode out. I should remember the names.
I never saw him. You, Willie?
No.
Glad to hear about Miss Kate. Doc, we've got to hurry.
Yeah.
Well. Howdy, Doc.
You know, they'll never catch this fella in 1,000 years. What are you up to?
Then I gotta get a bail bond form over to Mr. Jensen before the bank closes.
Save you straight.
What?
I'll put up the bond for Dolan. How much?
$500. You a friend of Mr. Dolan's?
Anyone who steals money from the railroad is a friend of mine, Wyatt. I always thought of Dooley Dolan as a shiftless, careless failure. But if he got away with $10,000, I now regard him with fond admiration.
Well, I don't think Mr. Dolan took it.
Well, if he's not guilty, I've lost interest. Now let it ride. Why, did you ever hear of Red Smith or Willie Black?
Why?
Red and Willie just left town. Before they left rather hastily and guiltily, a couple of Texas gunslingers whom I should remember rode their horses down Front Street.
Oh?
Now, any one of the 4 is a cinch bet to be a thief. Now, also recall that Red and Willie don't particularly like you. Now I've got it. Didn't you banish the lazy... Didn't you banish the Lazy W outfit from Dodge?
No, I just threatened to. But I don't recall any Smith or Black connected with the Lazy W.
I guess I haven't had enough whiskey to clear my head. I'm groping for something in the gloomy, dismal chaos of a sober mind. Doc.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. 20 seconds to reach the brain. Meanwhile, what is he?
Those 2 fellows you were asking about, Smith and Black, they've been hanging around the Forks Roadhouse. Chuck Beeson says they work for the Lazy W.
Well, thank you, Deputy. There's your lead, Deacon. You put Red and Willie in jail, give them pistol whippings at 6-hour intervals, and I'll guarantee they talk.
The whiskey's reached your brain.
Wyatt, I'm trying to help you.
Thanks. But I can't arrest men just because they don't like me, and I can't beat confessions out of prisoners.
You allow moral scruples to interfere with your duties as a peace officer. Good day, sir.
Maybe he's taking my advice, huh? I told him to put the plant on Earp. You heard me. I said, you wait and something will go wrong.
Let's ride back to Dodge.
Back to Dodge.
You crazy or something?
No. I just made a citizen's arrest. 2 material witnesses.
Witnesses for what?
Framing a peace officer.
Who'd they frame?
You.
Give me a hand. You men now deny that you told Doc Holliday that an attempt would be made to frame me, huh?
I never said nothing.
Neither did I.
You wish you hadn't said that, Willie.
What about our rights, Marshal? It's his word against ours.
I believe the doctor.
Then lock him up. I don't admit nothing. He shot me when I was unarmed.
Wyatt, I have other matters to attend to. Either lock them up or give them back their guns and turn them loose. Next time, I won't just wing you.
Don't say nothing, Red. We'll stay in jail. He'll kill both of us.
Yeah, I think you would. I'll lock him up for 24 hours. Now, what's your next move?
You won't approve of it.
Look, I'm involved in this now. What other information did they give you?
The names of 2 men. I'm going to make those men talk or I'm going to kill them. You want to join the party?
I can't operate that way, Doc.
I thought not. I'll see you later.
Who was it?
Maxwell.
Doc Holliday took Willie and Red. Earp has him in jail.
What's Holliday doing in this?
They tell me he and Earp are pals.
I figured Doc to be in Kansas City. Think the boys will talk?
We better not risk it.
Spring the plant tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
I'll get you the money. Pour yourself a drink.
Thanks.
Keep your hands on the table. Flat. All right, on your feet. Into the next room.
How did Doc Holliday get into this?
We thought you were in KC.
I'm not interested in your childish speculation. Move. Who's behind the frame-up? All right. It's a principle of mine never to shoot an unarmed man. Talk or fight? I'm waiting.
Holster your gun. I need an even break.
Now you tell me who's framing Wyatt, or you make your fight.
Don't shoot me again. Sergeant Johnson. Hardest.
I got 2 witnesses that admit the frame is on, Mr. Maxwell. But they won't name anyone else. They keep repeating that...
They don't know how or where the money's going to be planted on me.
Nobody'd believe you had anything to do with the robbery?
Oh, no? A lot of people in this town that'll believe anything against me. I can't count on Smith or Black. Now, they'd change their stories if the plant is made on me.
You're getting me suspicious.
I haven't heard from Doc Holliday. He turned in those 2 hoodlums.
That's unusual, isn't it?
He played a hunch. But I can't trust Doc to keep his temper. If I knew where he was or what he was up to.
Forget it, Marshal. I still say that Dolan is our man.
Wyatt, Red Smith says he's ready to talk some more. Good. I'd appreciate it if he wouldn't bother the Dolans anymore.
If you ask it. Oh, get anything, I'll be at the depot.
Thanks.
Drive on.
Is this one of your practical jokes, Doc?
My grisly sense of humor.
I don't relish having a gun in my ribs.
You better drive while you're still able.
Well, we got 2 more names, boss. Linders and McKeel.
Yeah, it may help. You, get Louie and ring out the town, huh?
Marshal, your friend Doc Holliday has really stepped overboard, I'm afraid.
Oh.
He just kidnapped some fellow at the point of a gun.
Where?
At Dodge House. They headed south out of town in a spring wagon.
Smith named 2 other men. We better search the town for them. Give them a hand, will you, Mr. Maxwell?
Why, sure.
Well, they worked it. Planted on my horse.
What a dirty scum.
You know the serial numbers?
I've memorized them. This is the stuff.
Now, you hang on to it. I'm going after Doc.
Marshal, I wouldn't leave now.
What?
You don't think that Wyatt know anything?
Oh, of course not. But I am a special agent for the railroad. I have to go through the motions of making an investigation.
Oh, that's stupid. You go after Doc, Wyatt. I'll take care of Mr. Maxwell.
No, he's right. You, tell Mayor Kelly and Judge Tobin. We'll have this out in an open meeting. Then I'll go after Dr. Holliday. That satisfy you?
I'm satisfied already, Marshal. But I can't falsify a report to the railroad. And I sure don't want to tell them that part of the stolen money was found in your saddlebag.
No, it's fine of you. Go on, Hal.
Oh. You want to pick your own tree?
Tree?
Doesn't have to be a large tree. I want you tied up. You might as well be comfortable.
You must be crazy. I told you I didn't know any of the hoodlums you named. I certainly wouldn't want to frame Marshal up, but I never even met the man.
Lie! Whoa! Get down.
Why don't you just shoot me in the back and get it over with?
It'd be too easy. Besides, I want to hear the truth come gasping out of you.
Johnson?
This is a hypodermic syringe. In my dental practice, I used it for surgery. But now it contains my own special formula. McKeough tells me that you're the boss behind the frame-up of Wyatt Earp. What about that? You know, the Apaches have a trick noose. Lets them hang a man all day. Now, hold still. This has to go slow. Slow and easy. A little bit at a time. Any more? Are you the boss man?
No.
All right, we'll try some more of this. Right now, you should be feeling a slight chill. There. Yeah, that's the borderline. If I give you any more, you'll lose consciousness.
No, Doc, please.
Oh, don't
please.
worry, Johnson. I can revive you if you have a strong heart. Any history of heart trouble? Of course, if I did revive you, it'd hardly be worth the effort. You'd be a babbling idiot for the rest of your life. Well, here goes.
No. No. I can't take. I'll talk.
And I don't believe for a moment that Marshal Earp had any knowledge of the robbery or of the money found in his saddlebag.
Certainly not. It's a dirty frame-up.
Then you do understand my position. I can't report to the railroad that some anonymous thief has returned $3,500 of the express shipment.
Well, what have you got to say about all this, Wyatt?
Al's talking to Smith and Black. I suggest they be given a chance to repeat their verbal confessions.
All right, bring him in. This is tomfool nonsense. Any one of 50 people could have planted the loot on Wyatt. Why, you could have done it yourself. Now, Jim. Well, we'll see what these hoodlums have to say. Well, maybe they know Maxwell.
Whoa, now, Mayor Kelly. It's your own marshal who's under suspicion here.
Hell, you take him on out there. I'll be out in a few minutes.
Right. Smith, Black.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell Marshal Earp in the presence of his chief deputy that an attempt would be made to frame him?
No, I didn't.
Me neither. They're lying. You're lying. Do you know this man?
Never laid eyes on him.
The same for me.
All right. I've tried to be fair and decent. And all I got for it is to be accused of crooked work by Mayor Kelly. I'm going to write an honest report to the railroad. And what you do about Marshal Earp is none of my business.
Lift him, Maxwell.
Get out of my way.
Now, you lift your hands or you go for your gun. Cy Johnson's boss of the outfit, Wyatt. He's outside in a wagon. I let him rest.
I'm grateful, Doc, but it just wasn't necessary. Mary Kelly and Judge Tobin would have stayed loyal no matter what that phony special agent did.
Perhaps. You have your methods, I have mine. I'll ask you to do me one little favor.
Hmm? Name it first.
Red Smith and Willie Black. Turn them loose.
So you can shoot him down in cold blood? Uh-uh.
Well, he'll keep. You know, Wyatt, I'd have made a very crooked but efficient peace officer. And what a noble, honest gambler you'd have been.
Well, maybe the good Lord has other plans, huh?
Amen, Deacon. Amen.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The great hiding place for Western outlaws was Brown's Hole. And as the historian Charles Kelly remarked in his book Outlaw Trail, it was the toughest outlaw hideout in the West. It covered the corner where Colorado, Utah, and Wyoming join. Not only was the hole a natural fortress, but the outlaws who camped there were the scum of all the cow towns and gold diggings from Texas to Oregon.
We can't send a posse in there, Wyatt. We've tried it half a dozen times. There's only one way to catch Blackie Saunders. That's for a peace officer to go in there disguised as an outlaw. Now, if he's spunky enough...
No, sir, Wyatt can't go. We need him here in Dodge.
Mr. Mayor, he murdered a Wells Fargo guard. And threatened to kill a woman and a small boy if he talked about it.
Nasty business. But Wyatt's chief deputy quit. And Sheriff Masterson is chasing bank robbers down in Texas.
You're treating this case like a political issue. This is murder and the threat of murder. Those people identified Saunders. Sorry to intrude, Marshal. I'll see if Bill Tillman or Charlie Bassett can help us out.
I'll walk you over to the hotel.
Now, Wyatt?
I'm just trying to be polite, Mr. Mayor.
I didn't come out here merely as a representative of Wells Fargo. We don't care about the money we lost, or the mail that was stolen. But we're going to get that killer if it takes me 5 years to find somebody brave enough and angry enough to go in there and get him.
Well, I'll get Saunders, Mr. Calvin.
But I thought... I might have known how you'd really feel about it.
I didn't want to argue with Mayor Kelly. Well, and word shouldn't get around that I'm making a long trip.
Of course.
You get me a railroad ticket to Rock Springs. I'll outfit there.
Will you need any help?
No. I know what Blackie Saunders looks like. I want to see that man on the gallows, and I won't rest easy until he does hang.
I'll get the ticket.
That outlaw trail ran from Robber's Roost in the south to Hole in the Wall up north. In the 70s and 80s, many a long rider with a price on his head and the shadow of the hangman's rope on his face joined other desperate men in what they called the last hideout.
There's fear in the air. Death is everywhere in the Badland. In the Badland. And white are the bones lost among the stones of the Badland. Of the Badland. They died who tried to find where the outlaws hide. In the Badland, the Badland, the last hideout of the outlaw band.
Now, who'd you be?
Tim Hardwick.
You carrying a gun?
No. I pawned it for some chow.
What are you doing up here?
Well, you might say I was trying to hide.
Looks like he's telling the truth. He better be. Come on, fella, let's go. This way.
Nabbed him in the South Gully, Steve. Says his name is Tim Hardwick.
New man in camp. Line up. Just the way we have to do things, fella.
Yeah.
Take a good close look at him. Any of you ever saw him wearing a star, just walk him off a couple of yards and shoot him. If you got any other beef against him, let's hear it.
You ever been in Wichita?
I've been in a lot of places.
Oh, Yankee, ain't you?
What of it?
I don't like Yankees. Oh!
I said the war was over. Put it away.
You take that gun away from him, and I'll fight him.
We got as many Yanks as Southerners in this hideout. There are no arguments about the war. That's a rule.
Yes, sir.
Any of you recognize Mr. Hardwick?
I never seen him.
Lineup's over. You hungry?
Yeah, sure am.
Hey, Skittles.
Yeah?
Got another belly to fill.
Sure.
Go on. Rest yourself.
Well, thank you.
Where are you running from?
Oh, several places.
Like a real long rider, you and your horse. We got a couple of rules if you aim to stay in camp.
Yes, sir.
We start playing cards or drinking, we check our guns.
Sounds like Dodge City.
Yeah. I heard about that fellow Earp's rule. You and him ever have any trouble?
Nope.
Go ahead, eat. Two more important rules. We don't quarrel with the small ranchers around the hole. They buy our cattle. And we keep away from Shotgun Gibbs.
Shotgun Gibbs?
Shotgun's a real peace-loving man. We stay away from him, he stays away from us. I had a run-in with Blackie about that. Oh, Blackie Saunders. You'll meet him.
Mr. Saunders and Mr. Gibbs, they have a run-in?
Wanted to. Blackie thought Shotgun was a stoolie. All Shotgun wants is to be let alone. And that's all we want, too. Shotgun don't give a hoot if we rustle every maverick on the Cherokee Trail.
Well, you won't have any trouble from me, Mr. Logan.
$10,000 reward for Tim Hardwick, who held up a Wells Fargo stage near Grand Junction, Colorado, May 27, 1879. Hardwick murdered the driver, wounded the shotgun messenger, and a man passenger. He also made off with a shipment of banknotes and a sack of U.S. mail. The reward will be paid for this man, dead or alive. J.T. Calvin, Vice President, Wells Fargo and Company. Stupid idiots. Blackie done it. He told me so himself. Well, better take this stuff back where you found it.
Well, maybe Hardwick found out Blackie done it. Maybe that's why he come here, huh?
That's between Hardwick and Blackie. You keep out of it. You hear me?
Sure, boss. Sure.
For picking pockets?
You better get out of camp.
I suppose you and Logan read the wanted poster, huh?
Boss won't do nothing about it, but Saunders might.
Such as?
Such as turning you in for the reward.
All right, I'm leaving.
If I was you, I'd give Shotgun Gibbs' place a wide circle. And, I want my gun back.
So I'll be a target for Saunders when he comes after me?
Whether you hunt Blackie or he hunts you's none of our business. We just don't allow no personal grudges in camp.
Sure.
Wanted men on the run, living by the gun in the bad land. In the bad land. Be fast on the draw, that's the only law of the bad land. Of the bad land.
Blackie, I got some news for you, and it's worth money.
I'm listening.
Come over here.
Can't you read?
Yeah, I can read, Mr. Gibbs.
Now, I'm a peaceable man. I love peace.
Oh?
But if I don't learn you, I'll have all creation a-riding in here. You any good with your fist?
Oh, pretty good.
Well, that's a relief. Because I sure hate to whip a man who can't put up a decent fight.
Wouldn't you like to talk a little bit first?
Nope. You're too darn fancy. Stand still, will you?
All right.
You're too darn good with your fists.
Now, why don't you just agree to a little conversation, huh?
I come out here to get away from talk. You go put on your guns.
Where are yours?
I'm gonna fetch it right now.
Good. Ain't you got a 45?
I like this. We'll shoot at my distance.
Turned off toward Shotgun's place.
I told Steve that shotgun couldn't be trusted. I bet he put Hardwick onto me. Come on, let's ride.
I'm taking unfair advantage, Mr. Gibbs. You can't do much damage at that distance with the shotgun.
You stay where you are. When I raise my gun, you start a firing.
You've had enough, Mr. Gibbs.
Now, look, you want peace? I'm a peace officer. Don't you hear me? I'm a United States Deputy Marshal.
Let me see that pistol you shot me with. "12-inch barrel.
It's a bundle iron special. Hey, your shot almost blew my head off. What were you using?
It's a rifle slug, hand-loaded into a Bryce case. It's my own invention, but it takes a British Greener shotgun to handle it. You could have killed me, but you didn't do it. That makes me beholden to you.
Well, you'll have a chance to get even, Mr. Gibbs. Here. Come on, I'll patch that arm up.
He's with Shotgun, all right. That's his horse at the gate.
Ah. Well, he can't stay in there forever. Just take our time and dry gulch him.
Wound's not too bad, Mr. Gibbs. Just broke the skin a little bit.
Well, I figure I'm a lot luckier than Blackie's gonna be when you meet up with him. Threatening to kill a woman and a boy. I know Blackie was a mean un, but I thought he drawed the line somewheres.
Well, he didn't. So the law draw a line around his neck.
Blast it. A man like me can't find no peace, no place. Kansas City, Abilene, Amarillo, Denver. I tried them all.
Well, there's no peace without the law, Mr. Gibbs.
That means argument, force, shooting and killing.
Well, the law is force when you reason it out.
Well, shouldn't have to be that way.
No, sir, it shouldn't. But you just can't tell a fellow like Blackie Saunders not to rob and murder people. You gotta let him know that if he murders, that the law will...
That's my mule, Roscoe. He's better than a watchdog.
What's he trying to tell you?
People outside. And them rocks beyond my gate. Hold the greener for me, will you? My fingers are a mite still.
Well, you sit down, Mr. Gibbs.
Oh?
That's probably Blackie Saunders and a fella called Skittles. They think I'm worth $10,000 to Wells Fargo. Is that your back door?
Yep. I'm going with you.
No, you stay here. Logan trusts you. You'll be a lot more use to me later.
To pay back?
With interest.
Something ain't right. That mule cuts loose, he usually brings Shotgun outside.
Well, maybe Hardwick got him.
I should go back and get Steve and the boys.
You said they wouldn't help.
Well, I'll tell them... I'll tell them you think Hardwick's a Johnny Law. You know, he could be. That wanted poster could be a Wells Fargo trick.
Yeah? Well, what if it's on the level? We'd have to split the reward.
Use your brains. He's holed up in a little fort with plenty of guns and ammo. He's got plenty of food and water. Why, it'll take at least a dozen men to blast him out.
I don't know.
All right. Do it your way. I'm going back to camp.
Oh, Skittles, you ain't going no place.
Halt! Halt!
You got that crease a mite deep, didn't you, Marshal? He's apt to be out a long time.
Afraid so.
You shouldn't have let Skittles get away. He's gonna bring Logan and his boys down on us.
I had no warrant for Skittles, Mr. Gibbs. Last time I shot at a man on horseback, the horse reared. I killed him.
You regret that?
I'll regret it until the day I die.
Well, you're the first John Law I ever heard say anything like that.
Maybe I can move him away from here before Logan comes.
Yeah? What trail? Across the Red Desert?
Guess so.
Hang it all, there goes my piece again. No, sir, I ain't gonna let it go. I've been living and let live with them outlaws, and I intend to go right on doing the same thing. If Steve Logan comes here looking for you, you're gonna be on your own. I'm a-keeping my peace.
And then he shot Blackie in the back of the head. Well, I run for my horse, and he yells, "Halt, halt," just like any John Law. Why, he even fired a warning shot at me. I tell you, he is a John Law.
You think he killed Shotgun Gibbs, too?
Why, sure he did. He probably pestered Gibbs for information and then shot him. The proof is, that old mule brayed his head off, but Shotgun didn't come out.
Well, we'll find out for ourselves. Saddle and ride.
You can't get away with this, Hardwick. If Wells Fargo named you for that job, that's your tough luck.
I should hang for what you did, huh?
Hey, what Johnny Law is going to come into this outlaw country after you? Could be maybe you won yourself. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? Well, no peace officer would be that foolhardy.
Well, that shotgun.
Looks like Steve didn't waste any time.
Stay where you are.
Get up, Roscoe. I see him. Get up now.
Peace. Huh. Steve Logan and his whole gang at my line fence out there. Oh. You know, I sure bless the day that I ever laid eyes on you.
Look, if you're gonna make a fight for it, why don't you make it in here?
Why are you defending him, Shotgun?
Him? I'm defending myself and the peace I used to have around here.
You're sure a sight for sore eyes, Shotgun. We was afraid that Hardwick might have done in with you.
Hardwick? Saunders? Huh! You busting our agreement, Steve?
What do you mean?
The Brown's Hole boys was to stay out of my way.
It still goes?
Yeah? Blackie and Skittles there tried to bushwhack that fella right outside my gate.
Hardwick's a Johnny Law. I still say that...
shut up. What do you know about the fellow, Shotgun?
He's an outlaw, the same as the rest of you. Claims he's being blamed for something Blackie did. But just as soon as Blackie's well, both of them are getting off my place. Now, Steve, you want to interfere with that?
No, we'll let Hardwick settle with Blackie. Sorry to have bothered you, Shotgun. Let's go.
You think you'd make it to the railroad?
I'll do the best I can.
That won't be good enough. Got a lot of friends between here and Green River.
We're even, Mr. Gibbs.
Well, don't go and get yourself killed. I doubt if I'd fret much about it. But I might.
Peace be with you, Mr. Gibbs. Mr. Gibbs, what happened to you? You start feeling sorry for Blackie here?
Huh. How far are you taking him?
All the way to Dodge City.
He thinks.
Well, I just believe I'll ride along with you a spell, Marshal. Me and Roscoe here think that feller ought to be hanged. We don't want no interruptions.
I'd hate to see you lose your peace, but mighty happy to have you along.
Yeah? Well, the law better find me some peace somewhere, somehow.
It will, Mr. Gibbs, someday.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Among the friends who invariably got Wyatt Earp into trouble was Ned Buntline, popular author of dime novels about the western frontier. Mr. Buntline admired Wyatt to the point of idolatry. This was a pleasant, if embarrassing, attitude, and Wyatt's sense of humor enabled him to forgive mild bragging by the writer. But when Buntline made Wyatt the hero of a new yarn entitled King of the Frontier...
Morning, Mayor Kelly. Wyatt, have you seen this? Have you seen this now?
Let's see. King of the Frontier by Ned Buntline. Buntline sure turns him out, doesn't he?
Yeah, but that's your picture. He's made you the hero. You're king of the frontier.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's got you bulldogging steers. He's got you riding a loco bronc, winning a horse race, and a chuck wagon race, and that ain't all.
Oh, what else do I do?
You shoot it out with a man at 100 yards. He uses a rifle, and you use your buntline.
Who gets killed?
The man with the Winchester. You should sue him. He's made a plumb fool out of you. And worse than that, you deliberately kill a man.
Just keep your shirt on, Mayor Kelly. Buntline's readers know him by now, and if any of them ask me about it, I'll swear I didn't do it.
What?
Cross my heart.
And little did Tex, the killer, realize what he must face. But he had never seen the awesome Buntline special.
All right.
This weapon was more than a match for Tex's Winchester at any range up to 500 yards.
Mr. Gibbs?
500 yards?
Look, at first I thought it was funny. Now I'm getting a mite riled.
I don't blame you. Why don't you see the feller that wrote it?
Because it's not worth the trip east.
Won't have to go east. One line's over at the Dodge House. Just rode into town with a lazy Q.
Speaking of the devil.
And a little bit of breakfast, too.
Right, boss? Right.
There you are, Miles.
You're good company, Ned. And you sure put Wyatt Earp on the spot.
Wyatt? Why, he's a very dear friend of mine. As a matter of fact, as soon as we have a little spot of breakfast, I shall go over and pay him a visit.
Now, he ain't as good as you say he is.
Now, Miles, you're my host. I came out here to see a cattle drive firsthand, but I won't hear a word against Wyatt. Everything I wrote about him is gospel truth.
Ah, you can't do half the things you got him doing in that book.
You want to bet?
Sure.
$5,000.
Piker?
All right, $10,000.
What if Earp backs down?
Wyatt is not a man to evade a challenge. If he backs down, I pay you the $10,000 anyway.
You got a bet.
Well, Wyatt, my friend. Well, you were a sight for sore eyes.
Howdy, Mr. Buntline. Good to see you.
Well, you still carrying the Buntline special?
You know it, best gun in the West.
Oh, say, I'm out here visiting Miles Breck of the Lazy Q. You know him, don't you?
Sure.
Well, come on over and sit a while with us. You had breakfast?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, here, Miles, here's the king himself.
King, sit down and rest yourself.
Well, thank you, Mr. Breck, but I haven't got time. I see, Mr. Buntline, that everybody's read your new book.
We just made a little bet on you, Marshal.
Bet? Well, I hope you didn't take any.
Take any? I took all of it, $10,000.
You can have the same, Earp.
Mr. Buntline, I'd like to speak to you for a few minutes when you get finished, in my office.
Sure, Wyatt. Oh, have you made a bad bet?
And you let Breck one swallow you into a sucker bet, huh?
But why? You can do all the things I wrote about in the book.
Mr. Buntline, I have enough trouble with this job. Now, you expect me to risk my neck trying to live up to what you write in the book?
You're right. You're absolutely right. I'll pay off.
What do you mean, pay off?
Well, I should have consulted with you. I agreed with him that if you backed out, I'd pay him the $10,000 anyway.
Oh, no. Have you got it?
My dear sir, are you implying that for one moment I would... Well, I haven't got all of it, but I think I can get an advance from my publisher.
Wait a minute. You say all I have to do is beat the Lazy Q outfit in these cowhand stunts, huh?
Yeah, just what I wrote in the book.
All right, I'll try it. I don't want Miles Breck getting away with something like this.
No, now forget it. I was wrong, and I'm going to pay off.
You pay off nothing. You tell Breck, I'll tackle his best man on each stunt.
Well, that's spoken like the real Wyatt Earp, the king of the frontier. Ha ha!
The Lazy Q's are bragging there's been 10,000 bet on you. Everything that idiot wrote in that book you got to make good?
Just the cowhand stunts.
Can you rope and tie a calf or bulldog a steer?
Well, my brothers and I played around with them back in Illinois.
How about riding a loco bronc?
Well, I could get my neck busted. Look, Mr. Buntline cornered me. Now, if I back out of this childish nonsense, all the cowhands will start taking pot shots at me. Won't the men of this country ever grow up?
Most of them, in time. But there's one thing that's already growed up in them.
Yeah?
Courage, Wyatt. A man can be backwards and stupid out here, but he's got to be brave.
Gormley. Earp's gonna shoot against a Winchester at 100 yards?
That's something Ned forgot. Sort of a surprise for the finish.
Earp would be a fool to do it, boss. And Earp sure ain't no fool.
Man does many foolish things when he's cornered. All right, let's get that herd started for Dodge.
Just made some fresh coffee. Want some?
Right.
That there's a tame calf they want you to rope. Call a foul and make 'em get a wild one.
No.
You loading the dice, Miles?
He sure is. A tame calf can dodge a rope all day long.
If I can't think faster than a calf, I better quit right now.
Seconds. Good boy, Wyatt. Come on, your turn, Miles.
We concede on the calf.
Hey, Ricky, get set for the bulldogging.
Wonderful, Wyatt. Did you hear me? 16 seconds?
I heard you.
Would you like to pay off now?
Mexico! Get aboard that cayuse!
off him, you're still ahead.
Well, I never knew such ferocious horses existed.
All right, we'll call it a tie.
No.
Take the twitch off him.
He's gonna pull and stomp you.
Take that bridle off him.
You've got to put him in the chute first. And what's wrong with that bridle?
Horses don't like spade bits. I'll do it myself. Here. Split a horse's tongue with that. Mr. Gibbs, get that bucket of water over there, will you?
Right.
But Wyatt, you don't really mean to ride that horse, do you?
I've called it a tie.
All right, let him down. Let him down. Come in and grab this here. All right, butt him. That's enough. All right, hold him. Hold him.
Square now, Wyatt. Did you give that bucking horse opium?
No, sir.
Well, then, how did you tame him?
Well, sir, actually, a horse is not too difficult to tame. Just about do anything you ask him to if you're patient with him. I took the bridle off that bronc, gave him his head, and well, it confused him, so he just decided to do nothing.
Well, then you did tame him.
No, sir. See, a horse pulls a buggy or lets you ride him because that's what he's trained to do. He doesn't know his own strength. Now, you take that mule over there.
You mean Mr. Gibbs' animal, the one he calls Roscoe?
Mm-hmm. Now, a mule is certainly just as intelligent as a horse.
Yeah, well, now, Roscoe's tame, and he's obedient, and he works cheerfully. I'll bet you he does.
Let's ask Mr. Gibbs. Mr. Gibbs?
Huh? Oh, ready in a minute, why?
Now, I want you to explain to Mr. Buntline here why Roscoe there works for you.
Now, he is tame and loyal, isn't he?
This mule? He knows if he don't work, he don't eat. He ain't got much use for me, but he knows the next boss might be meaner. A Wyatt's horse, he don't even know that much. I've seen him shy at a piece of paper and try to run smack into a barbed wire fence.
Oh, if I told my readers that.
Time for the race. I don't think you've ever driven a chuck wagon, and I aim to prove it for $10,000.
Oh, now, why don't you give up, huh?
Get it on the line, Earp.
Well, at least this is the last of it. Now, no more bets, Mr. Buntline.
Oh, never again, Wyatt, I swear. Well, I'm going down to the finish line, and good luck. Good luck to you.
Hey, what's so difficult about racing chuck wagons?
Well, they ain't balanced. Turn over mighty easy.
Anything else?
Yeah. You can't call no fouls.
You mean Breck's driver can sideswipe me?
Well, that's why I put Roscoe on the near side. Because he can bump and he can bite.
Yeah. Now, you watch your temper.
And you let Roscoe do the thinking. He ain't been putting no books, but he's drugged chuck wagons through lots of races.
All right, get on your marks.
Wait a minute. Don't...
Get set!
Ready?
Herb done that on purpose.
It's that mule!
Your driver tried to break Roscoe's leg.
Now listen, this is a race, not a fight. Now shut up and race. Come on, boys, pull that wheel over here.
Why don't you watch that old mule? I don't know whether it's him or you.
You that Roscoe? He's kind of an ornery fella, ain't he, huh?
Come on, get him. All right, are you all free?
Pull the back end out a little more.
Come on, boys. Are you free?
Yeah.
All right, now!
I've had enough. I quit. Give me a gun. I'll fix that mule.
You ain't gonna fix nothing. You just sit there and hush up.
Mr. Gibbs?
Yes, sir.
Take Roscoe and my horse over the stable.
Scared?
Your man quit and he showed good sense.
Well, Wyatt, technically we could say that we won this event. I mean, at least we didn't lose it. We could, well, you quit first, you know. Wyatt, they quit first.
Earp's ahead so far, but he ain't won the shootout.
The shootout?
Yeah, don't you remember your own book? Here. It says right here, Earp shoots it out with his buntline special against a man with a Winchester at 100 yards.
Oh, now, we didn't include that. That was only...
Everything you've got Earp doing in this book's included, or you pay me an extra $5,000.
Now, Wyatt has already risked his life to save me money. Now, I won't ask him to fight a duel.
If you feel that way, $15,000.
All right. I can only raise 10 now.
I'll take your IOU.
Don't pay him, Mr. Buntline.
He expects Wyatt to fight a duel against a man with a Winchester. Now, there are limits, you know.
Don't pay him. Not until I talk to Wyatt first.
No. Now, here's $8,600. I'll give you my note for the rest.
I'm holding the stakes until I talk to Wyatt. You got any objection?
No. All I want Wyatt Earp to do is to come to Taw with that buntline special.
And I can hand load some cartridges with more powder and a heavier bullet. I'd bet on you myself.
Well, I don't understand, Mr. Gibbs. You said it was nonsense at the start.
Well, I kind of underestimated your might on them cowhand stunts.
Well, shooting at a man is a lot different than bulldogging a steer.
Well, I can tell you one thing. You're going to have to do it or kill several men to save your reputation. Take that buntline special. You ever think about how many men are scared of it? It's like my shotgun over there. I'm supposed to be able to hit a man at 500 yards. And they know my 10-gauge slug puts such a big hole in a man that there ain't no doctor can save him. Consequently, I ain't had to shoot very often.
Well, it's the betting angle, Mr. Gibbs.
Well, you don't have to kill a feller. Ain't but one main fault you got. There just ain't enough Roscoe in you. I'll pay Brecky's money.
No, you're right.
I am? Just this once?
It's childish, this shootout business. It's just the trouble. Most hoodlums are childish. If I back down from that lazy Q outfit, it'd be just like you say. I have to shoot a lot of grown-up brats or quit my job. You insist on one thing with Mr. Breck. You tell him I want to shoot line on my belly. His man can do the same.
How come?
Because I'm not Mr. Buntline's king of the frontier. If I'm going to shoot at 100 yards, I want to use my two hands to steady the gun. And also be a smaller target for the rifle.
Well, I don't know about that now. In the book here, it says that you stood against the skyline and shot it out.
Stupid, silly book. Now, Breck's man and I aren't going to be shooting blank cartridges. You going to make the deal or not?
You say, boss. You could do it like the book says, though.
Let him have it his way, boss. Laying down on my stomach is better for me.
I know, but the book says...
All right, you shoot the Winchester.
Relax. Tell Earp we agree.
All right, Mr. Gibbs. 100 yards. Start pacing it off.
Right.
Take your time and make that first shot count.
Don't worry, boss. I'll get him.
Wyatt, there's a law against dueling in Kansas.
Mr. Gormley threatened to kill me on sight. Wrote me a little note. Take a look yonder. I'm in sight.
No, Wyatt, please, don't do it. I can pay Breck off.
I'm not doing it to save you a bet, Mr. Buntline.
Then why?
Well, you should know that, Mr. Mayor. Any Johnny Law that backs down on a threat has to give up his star. Now, you gentlemen are in the line of fire. Move on.
I'll fire one shot. Navy commands.
Right.
I'm set.
Make it out of here?
Yeah.
Cut him down, Wyatt!
Here you are, Mr. Buntline. 2 cartridges left. Want to try your hand?
Oh, Wyatt, I...
I'm sorry, Mr. Buntline. I shouldn't have said that to a friend.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story
feel plumb naked without my shotgun, White. You sure don't look natural without them 45s of yours, either.
Well, a deal's a deal, Shotgun. I promised that Circle Star outfit if they'd hang up the guns, we'd do the same.
Well, there's other cowhands in town besides that Texas outfit. Do they know what the deal is?
Well, word's gotten around by now.
I sure hope so.
Hold it. Man just ducked into that doorway.
You have a gun on him?
I don't know. One way to find out.
I'll find out.
No. I made the deal.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Bitterness engendered by the Civil War had not yet faded in the Dodge City of 1879. Marshal Wyatt Earp was a Yankee from Illinois. Most of the cowhands and cattlemen who drove from Texas to the Kansas cow towns had been ruined by the war. Many of them were rightly angered by the bloody shirts who managed Reconstruction in the South. Marshal Earp was determined to make peace, and on one occasion he risked his own life in a strange agreement with the so-called Johnny Rebs.
Don't you touch those bags. Well, I've never seen such a place as this in all my days. Look at those drapes, and there's dust everywhere. I declare I'm afraid to unpack my clothes.
Well, no, miss, we keep this place just as clean
Don't you
as a
talk
new
back
pin.
to me. My Lord, even in the South, our help wouldn't talk to us like that. Who are you?
I own this hotel, Miss Landreth.
Then you ought to be ashamed of yourself for keeping such a pigsty as this. I reckon you don't know who I am.
Yes, you're Major Landreth's daughter. He owns the Circle Star.
Yes, and my papa's going to be here today or tomorrow. Before he gets here, you'd better give this place a thorough cleaning. And you'd better discharge that girl for impudence.
Miss Landreth, this isn't the only hotel in town. I think you might be happier at the Texas house.
Well, I'm not going to leave. And my papa has gentlemen friends in this town. You better apologize, sir.
I think you're the one who owes an apology.
Me? Apologizing to a Yankee tradesman? We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, Miss Landreth.
I've never seen such a place in my life. This is Kansas.
Yeah, what's the trouble, Mr. Cromwell?
Well, Marshal, I got a little Texas gal here, Miss Amy Landreth. She called my hotel dirty, so I suggested she move. Instead, she went over to see Leif Harden.
Well, that gambler that hangs around the Long Branch?
That's right. And he said if I don't apologize to her, he'll gun me. Well, I'm no hand at that sort of thing, Marshal, so I got to ask for police protection.
All right. I guess the best thing to do is to talk to Miss Landreth. Some Southern gals are right hot-tempered. They say things they don't really mean.
Yeah, well, this one means it.
Who is it?
Marshal Wyatt Earp, ma'am.
Oh, indeed. Well, I suppose Mr. Leif Harden shot that Yankee boor.
Well, not quite yet, ma'am.
What did you say your name was?
Wyatt Earp.
Oh, yes. My papa told me about you. You're a Yankee from Illinois, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of Sherman's villains came from Illinois.
Can't you forget what happened 14 years ago, ma'am?
I was 8 years old. We lived in Mississippi. Your soldiers burned our house to the ground. My mama died of pneumonia walking through the mud and rain. I'm supposed to forget that.
No, Miss Amy. But this is Kansas, 1879.
Yes. Kansas, a filthy heap of dust. And look at you, the brave Yank Marshal.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I just didn't have time to tidy up.
I'm talking about those pistols.
Oh.
A bully toting guns. A couple of years ago, we drove to Abilene. The marshal there was a brave man and a gentleman.
Bear River Tom Smith. Yes, he was a brave man.
And he didn't tote guns. He used his fists like a man.
All right. Now, suppose you ask Mr. Leif Harden not to shoot Mr. Cromwell. Well, that's what I'm here for. Because, you see, if Mr. Harden goes after Mr. Cromwell, well, then I'm going to have to go after him. And if I go after him, well, then I'm going to have to arrest you because you put Leif up to it.
And if you did that, my papa and the Circle Star men would shoot you down dead.
Well, now, that'd be a mite foolish, wouldn't it?
Cromwell could apologize.
Yes, he could. I'll ask him.
You taking my side?
No. I just don't want a lot of shooting because it happens to be windy and dusty in Kansas. You see, Miss Amy, the good Lord, he made Kansas that way. Now, you be a little bit patient with us, will you?
Leif, it's none of your business how I operate this hotel.
You apologized, Miss Amy.
I'll not apologize.
Now, you drop by the office and pay your fine, you get your pea shooter back. Now, go on, get out of here, move.
Thanks, Marshal. I appreciate what you did.
Do me a favor, will you?
Sure.
Apologize to Miss Amy. Let her stay here.
But I thought that you agreed.
You're right. But being right isn't worth fighting a civil war all over again. Now, look, Miss Amy's papa's coming to town shortly with his outfit. I want to try and keep peace with the state of Texas.
Well, if you say so, Marshal, I'll apologize.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And he shouldn't have asked Cromwell to apologize. What's going on around here anyway, Wyatt?
I'm trying a little experiment, Your Honor.
Well, it won't work. Shotgun, did you ever get anywhere with Johnny Rebs by being nice to him?
Well, can't say that I have. Of course, I ain't never tried very hard.
Well, that's just it, Mr. Gibbs. None of us have tried hard enough here in Dodge. We just haven't been patient enough with him. Now, Miss Amy says I get along fine in Abilene. Bear River Tom Smith didn't carry guns.
And where is Bear River Tom Smith now? In his grave.
You can't blame Texans for that. He was murdered by a couple of drunken farmers.
I heard he did have a rifle when he went to arrest them fellers.
Well, let's stick to the point. The point is that this is the first time that the Circle Star outfit's driving into Dodge. I favor bending over backwards to treat them like...
Yeah, the Circle Star's in town, all right. Guess we'd better go disarm them fellers, Marshal.
At once.
Boys are feeling their oats. Well, they deserve a little fun.
Oh, Papa,
Yeah.
the marshal here isn't like Mr. Smith in Abilene.
Are you Mr. Landreth?
Major Landreth, sir.
Papa, this is Marshal Earp.
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't allow any hoorah in Dodge City.
Why, that's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Look, all I'm asking you to do is have your men rack their guns as long as they're here.
Well, nobody hurt that I can see. Come along, Sid.
Just a minute. Now, if you can't control your men, then I'm going to have to.
Take your hands off me. I reckon my boys can handle Yankee marshals.
Mr. Gibbs, most of those men headed for the Texas bar. You and Ed go in the back door. We'll take the front.
Well, I was right in the first place. He's nothing but a bad-mannered bully.
Time he learned some manners, Amy. I need a bath. I'm almost as dirty as a long rider.
2 shots over the head. Now put them on the bar. Take their guns.
Get them guns, Ed.
All right, Mr. Gibbs, put them under arrest. Carrying guns and disturbing the peace.
All right, boys, off to jail.
Let's move. Come on.
Get moving.
Kronyaker, McDonald, Durant. Bail set at $50 a head, gentlemen. Judge Tobin said he'd be right here.
Right in here, boys. Just make yourselves at home.
Those are my father's men.
I know, Miss Amy. Your father could have prevented this.
Papa never dreamed you'd set upon them with a cannon.
Well, it wasn't a cannon, Miss Amy. It was a 10-gauge shotgun using slugs.
Well, you're a coward. You sent your deputies in to sneak up on them from the back door. Tired cowhands just having a little fun.
Now, daughter, I'll handle this.
He put our men in jail, all of them.
All right, sis, but you shouldn't have come here. Marshal Earp will excuse you, I think.
Yes, sir. The Circle Star had guns, Miss Amy.
Guns. Bear River Tom Smith didn't need guns. He was a brave man.
She's upset. I hope you and I can talk about this without losing our tempers.
I don't lose my temper much, sir. Sit down.
Thank you. Amy's my right-hand man, and I'm afraid she's right about the weapons.
Oh, how is she right?
My boys had heard about you and your 2 Colt 45s, Mr. Earp. They weren't used to that kind of law enforcement in Abilene. Marshal Smith used his fists. Naturally, my outfit wasn't going to disarm and run the risk of being shot down by some trigger-happy John Law.
Well, I'll make a deal with you, sir.
A deal?
Yes, sir. You agree to keep your men disarmed as long as they're in Dodge City, and I'll promise not to wear guns.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. I'll even go one step further to try and keep peace with the Circle Star outfit. No charges for what happened at the Texas saloon. Fair enough?
Oh, that's more than fair. Us Southerners have been carrying a grudge too long, sir. I think it's time to make peace.
Well, so do I. You tell Miss Amy, will you?
I have a heart-to-heart talk with the child.
Mr. Gibbs. Turn him loose.
Did boss make their bail?
No, I want to keep peace.
What's this about peace?
Trying an experiment, Mr. Mayor. Major Landreth agreed to keep his men disarmed if I would agree not to wear my guns on patrol.
Have you gone loco? Why, it's a Johnny...
Hold it, Jim, hold it.
Have you gone loco, too?
I think maybe Wyatt's got a good idea.
You gonna disarm all of us, Wyatt?
No, Mr. Gibbs, just you and I. The rest of the deputies will patrol below the line as usual.
Of all the crackpot ideas.
Now, look, Your Honor. Mr. Gibbs and I still have our fists. Now, most cowhands talk a better fist fight than they can prove. Now, Mr. Gibbs, are you afraid of a cowhand when he hasn't got a 45?
No, I ain't. They teeter around in them there high-heel boots. A good punch can knock 'em right over. It'll be enjoyable.
Come on, let's let those fellows loose.
Am I getting blind? Is Earp wearing guns or ain't he?
Oh, you're right. No guns. And Shotgun ain't carrying that cannon.
The boys should hear about this. Earp ain't wearing guns. He's just outside there. Look at him and Shotgun with your own eyes.
Hold it. I made a gentleman's agreement with Marshal Earp. Nobody wears guns. Levitt, Norris, go hang up your weapons. You heard me right now. My men are disarmed, Mr. Earp.
So are we, sir. Oh, don't let your men go below the line. Peace treaty hasn't been signed there yet.
I'll take care of it.
The boss didn't say nothing against us whipping Earp with our fists.
Maybe that's the idea. We'll string out and jump him one at a time as he comes back.
That's an idea.
Well, I'll show you how we do it now. Come on.
Honey, Earp and I shook hands on a truce.
A truce?
No guns on either side while we're loading cattle in Dodge.
You let a Yankee talk you into something like that?
I wish you'd drop this Yankee and Confederate talk.
What?
It's over and done with, Amy. General Lee told us we're all in the same country now. Besides, what will the North do in another war if they don't have us to help them fight? Hmm?
Well...
Well, it's sure awful quiet. Maybe my hunch was right, huh?
Well, if we hadn't throwed them fellers in jail. Texas man just naturally hates to be throwed in jail. They even cuss their own rangers.
We let them go, didn't we? Major Landreth said that... Hello, friend.
Don't call me your friend. I want to see how tough you are without them guns on.
I believe in you right. Leaves you wide open for a left hook.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Throw some water on me.
The next one's mine.
What makes you think that the... No. Major Landreth isn't going to like this.
You ain't either, brother. Ain't you had enough?
Just a minute.
That's enough. Let him go. Did my men start the fight?
Yes, sir. Fetch Doc McCarty.
I'm sorry, Marshal. I'll tell the others that this thing stops right here and now.
Well, I don't apologize. I think you're nothing but a big, brawling bully.
Now lie still. You might have a busted shoulder.
You're so generous to the defeated. Well, we're not licked. I'll find someone who can put you down.
Why?
Oh, you Yankee?
What? Is there a really good fist fighter in this here town?
I guess Sweet Larson come about the closest to it. She'll hire him.
What you want to do that for? Dad done called it off.
Because she wants to forgive a fallen foe, Mr. Gibbs. It's too bad I'm not in love with her. I might take a dive.
Mr. Clerk,
Yes, ma'am?
who's the best fist fighter in town?
Wyatt Earp.
No, I mean, is there any man who'd have a chance to beat him?
Sweet Larson thinks he can.
Where can I find this Mr. Lawson?
Larson wrestles beer barrels at Henry's warehouse. Oh, miss. No charge.
Well, you proved your point. Now belt on them guns, will you?
I can't.
Why not?
Because Landreth kept his part of the deal. No fistfights, no gunfights.
There you see. Knuckles all skinned up.
I was lucky, Mr. Kelly.
Gun is clean. Keeps the fella at his distance. Why don't you let Doc McCarty bandage you? Mortification might set in.
They're just scratches.
Hey, Earp. Ain't nothing personal, but I got to invite you outside.
I had a hunch. The lady hired you to beat me up, huh?
Just a job.
Get out of here, Larson. Wyatt's been fist fighting all afternoon.
Never mind.
Outside, huh?
No. Right here.
Well, all right. But it's foolish to mess up your office.
I busted my hand.
Ah! You busted Larson's jaw, too. We'll be over at the docks. You put on your guns.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be much good one-handed.
Wyatt broke this man's jaw. Did she hire him?
Yes, she did.
Money wasted.
Hurt your hand?
Yeah, I guess I busted it. Sorry, sir, but the deal's off. I can't do any fist fighting with one hand.
Here, allow me. We'll have our cattle loaded by midnight, and we'll be moving out.
Well, I wish you luck.
Start your apology, sis.
Oh, yes, I want to apologize, Mr. Earp. It was low-down Yankee... it was low-down, trashy... it was just plain low-down what I did, and I'm sorry.
All right, Miss Amy.
Now the rest of it, sis?
Oh, yes. We'd be mighty pleased if you'd come to dinner.
Well, thank you. First, I better stop by the docks.
Plenty of time. You go along with him, Amy. I have to finish for the cattle buyers.
I wanted to tell you why I did what I did.
Well, I have an idea, but... Well, you give me your reason.
Well, I was attracted to you, and I hated myself for it.
But you did want me beat to a frazzle.
Well, no, not really. That's why I told Papa, and we hurried right over to stop it. North or south, a brave man should never fall in defeat.
They didn't, Miss Amy. They fell in glory, not defeat.
Why, I hope someday we'll see each other again.
I hope so.
Well, we better get your hand taken care of.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Dodge City was primitive in many ways. Entertainment was usually of the roughest sort, and culture was a word almost unknown. Still, the thirst for beauty existed even here, and when beauty came to town, it excited strong emotion and meant trouble for Wyatt Earp.
Morning, Hack.
Morning.
Who's coming on the train? The president?
You'd think so, wouldn't you, boy? Just some fool actress. Ain't you seen the signs?
Oh, yeah, you can hardly miss them. They're plastered all over town.
Darn fools.
Well, no. Now, if this little actress is half as good as they claim she is, why, she's worth coming down to see.
Ain't none of 'em worth seeing. Not since Annie Birdwell, anyways.
Who's Annie Birdwell?
Must have been before your time, boy, or you'd have knowed. A real looker. Traveled with Professor Alvarez's patent medicine show. She did a dance it. Never let me forget it. I tell you, boy, she was a caution. Annie Birdwell. They just don't put 'em together that way no more.
Well, hello, Tom.
Well, howdy, Mr. Earp.
You going someplace?
Oh, you know better than that, what? I never go nowhere.
Well, I just thought, you're so spruced up.
I guess I'm here for the same reason you are, to see the train come in. Now, you come to see her, too, didn't you?
Well, you mean Miss Cora Campbell? Sure, why not? America's darling.
She's beautiful. She's the most beautiful woman who ever lived.
Oh, you've seen her, then?
Only her picture. I've got it right here. Oh, ain't she beautiful?
Yeah, you are right. She is beautiful.
Hey, here comes the train.
Here she comes.
Guys, I guess I'm pretty excited.
Well, don't expect too much, Tom.
Don't worry, White. I know she's a famous person just passing through, and I'm only a blacksmith.
Silversmith is more than just a blacksmith. Anyway, you're just as good an artist in your line as she is in hers.
Maybe, but I just want to see her, that's all. I just want to see her.
Welcome to Dodge, Miss Cora.
I have never seen anything so pretty.
We've sure been waiting for this.
Would you hold it right here for a minute, Miss Campbell? We'd like to get a picture.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Be quiet. Miss Campbell wants to talk.
How nice of you all to come to meet me. I would have come to Dodge City sooner had I known the men here were so cultivated and so handsome.
I'll tend to anything Miss Campbell wants done.
Please, gentlemen.
Hold it, Tom. Wait a minute. You don't want to spoil Miss Cora's arrival by starting a fight, do you?
You're right, Mr. Earp.
Why, you must be the famous Marshal Earp.
That's my name, ma'am.
They didn't tell me that you were so handsome.
Your handkerchief, Miss Cora.
Thank you. Now, Marshal, if you would escort me to my carriage.
Hold it. Thank you, Miss Campbell. Thank
Thank you, Mr. Earp. Thank you. Thank you, all my darlings. Of course, you will come to see me at the theater. You'll come too, won't you, Marshal?
I'll try, ma'am.
All right, Driver.
Bronson? What are you doing here in Dodge?
Oh, stop it, Marshal. I've heard of you, but it didn't scare me.
I asked you a question. What are you doing here in Dodge?
Maybe I came to see you.
Try again.
You can't keep me out, Marshal. You got no charge against me.
Well, you see that it stays that way. For instance, in Dodge, you'd take off your guns.
That's the law, Marshal.
That's the law. And if you want to stay healthy, you'll leave them off.
Now, who does he think he is, anyway?
Nobody for you to tangle with. Name is Clay Bronson, gunfighter.
Well, if he thinks he can keep people away from Miss Cora, he's mistaken.
Maybe she likes it that way, Tom.
Why, she wouldn't even look at a man like that, Mr. Earp. Anybody can see that. Golly, isn't she beautiful? Even prettier than her pictures. Oh, Miss Campbell?
For me? Oh, they're lovely.
Well, there aren't any florists in Dodge, but...
You picked them yourself. You are a dear.
Well, I know you don't know who I am. I'm Tom Tanner. I thought maybe I could walk you back to your hotel. With the other lady, of course.
I'm sorry, but I do have another engagement. Perhaps I could meet you later for supper at my hotel.
Better hurry, it's starting to rain.
Just a minute.
I gotta talk to you, Marshal.
You're the lady that travels with Miss Cora Campbell, aren't you?
Her maid, yes, Mrs. Calloway.
Won't you sit down, Mrs. Calloway?
Thank you.
Now, what's your problem?
Talk to that boy, the one who was at the railroad station.
Tom Tanner?
That's the name he said. He's bothering Miss Campbell. I want you to keep him away.
Well, I know Tom Tanner. He's not the kind to bother anybody.
I tell you, he is. He's coming to the hotel tonight, and you got to keep him away.
If he's going there, it's because she asked him, right?
Yes, she asked him. All the time, knowing that...
Knowing that Mr. Bronson would start trouble.
It's just that she's young. All this attention's gone to her head. She's changed terrible.
What does this, Mr. Bronson mean to her?
Nothing, yet. But he followed her here from Abilene.
He's not the kind of a man to take no for an answer.
I know that. I've tried to tell her, but she seems to like the danger. You've got to keep that boy away.
Only she can do that.
Maybe if you'd talk to her.
Mrs. Calloway, I'm a peace officer, not a preacher. Only if there's trouble.
That's just it, Marshal. There will be, sure, and you know it. Please talk to her.
All right, I'll talk to her.
Thank you.
May I come in?
I'm flattered. Or is this an official visit, Marshal?
I just want to talk to you.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought maybe you were human after all.
Well, I'm human, all right. I think you're a very beautiful woman. Important, too. A lot more important than you think you are.
You are trying to flatter me, Marshal.
I'm just trying to point out the power you have. To make men happy. To hurt them.
Hurt?
That's right, hurt them. Mr. Tanner, for instance. He's infatuated with you. Enough to risk his life.
I can't help the way men feel about me, Marshal.
No, I'm sure of that, Miss Cora. But you can't encourage them or send them away. I just thought maybe if you knew that Mr. Tanner was in danger, you might be willing to send him away. You have many admirers, Miss Cora. Mr. Tanner can't mean anything to you.
He's coming here in just a minute. But you know that, of course.
Yes, I know that.
If I call him in and send him away, I'll be without an escort for supper. Would you take his place, Marshal?
You think the fight would be much more interesting between Mr. Bronson and me, hmm?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, sure you do. But what you don't know, Miss Cora, is that Mr. Bronson isn't an easygoing fellow like Mr. Tanner. You just can't send him away when you want to. I don't think you ought to get too involved with him.
You are full of advice, aren't you? Come in.
Mr. Tanner's here.
Say hello to the Marshal. Don't pretend you don't know him. And don't think I don't know who brought him here. Now send him in. You stay. You ask for this.
Miss Campbell, I brought you a present.
Put it down.
Oh, Mr. Erb.
Now get out.
But I thought we were going to have supper.
You thought Cora Campbell would go to supper with a country bumpkin like you? Stop dreaming.
I guess I was mistaken.
Well, sonny boy, your dream's over. I prefer a mature man like the Marshal there.
You and Mr. Erb? I don't believe it.
I don't care what you believe. Just get out.
Come on, Tony.
Wait a minute. I think I understand now. You put her up to it, Mr. Erb, because of Bronson. I knew she didn't mean it.
Now, look, Tom, there are
You
many
won't
things...
get away with it. I'm not going to give her up. I'm not afraid of Bronson. You want to fight, mister? I'll fight you.
Now, look, Tom, you don't know what you're talking about. You go on home and cool off. Go on.
Well, if you want to fight, just let me know.
I'm not wearing guns, Marshal. But I've got a right to defend myself if somebody attacks me. He better keep away from me. And away from the lady, too. Let me have my key.
Marshal Earp!
Yeah, what is it?
Shotgun Gibb sent me to fetch you. He's found somebody in an alley beat up bad.
Who is it?
Tom Tanner. And he looks near dead.
How is he, Shotgun?
Oh, he'll pull through all right. He's sure gonna be sore. He got a darn good going over. He's a big man, too. Somebody must have hit him on the head and started kicking him while he was down.
You sent for the doc?
Yeah, I couldn't. He's out in Miss Chambers' place delivering a baby. I'll take him over to the office and fix him up.
Fine. Let me in there. Tom? Tom, this is Wyatt. What happened? Who did it? Bronson?
I ain't gonna tell you, Mr. Erb. It's none of your business.
Don't be a fool. He's a gunslinger. You're lucky he didn't kill you.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna kill him.
What with? Dreams? Miss Cora was right about you. Wake up. Look, Tom, you're a nice fella. You're a real fine silversmith, and you got a bright future. And you're gonna toss that all away and kill yourself over a girl that doesn't mean anything? Now, you wake up.
What? What are you gonna do?
Gonna find Bronson and kick him out of town like I should have in the first place.
Well, you may have to fight this time. After this, you can bet he'll be wearing his guns.
Well, I hope he is, and I can toss him in jail. You fix him up.
Oh, it's you, Marshal.
I'm sorry to have frightened you, Mrs. Calloway.
What is it?
Oh, I'm afraid I frightened Mrs. Calloway. I'm looking for Mr. Bronson. Have you seen him?
Why, no, he didn't come to the theater tonight.
Well, thank you anyway. Sorry to have frightened you, Mrs. Calloway.
It's all right.
Well, I was just about ready to come looking for you. Where you been all this time?
Something high and low for Bronson.
Didn't find him yet, huh?
No, he just disappeared. It's funny.
Maybe not. Maybe he figured you was going to come looking for him. He decided he didn't want to face you.
Bronson's not that much of a coward.
You never can tell about them gunslingers.
Marshal!
Sounds like Doc.
Well, Doc, you're up late.
Miss Chambers have her baby, Doc?
Yep. Something I want to show you, Wyatt. Take a look.
Say, that's Bronson.
Where'd you find him? About a mile out of town, alongside the road. Would have passed right by him, my horse shied. Hadn't been dead more than a few hours. Where'd you leave Tom Tanner?
His place, blacksmith shop. You think he shot Bronson?
He couldn't have. Why not? Bronson wasn't shot. He was stabbed. With this. It was still in his chest.
Well, I guess that settles it. Ain't nobody around here does silver work like that except Tom Tanner. You want me to go with you, Wyatt?
No, I don't think he'll give me too much trouble. Hello, Tom.
Oh, Mr. Earp. Come in.
You know why I'm here?
You're still mad at me.
That's not it.
No?
Bronson's dead.
How'd it happen?
Somebody killed him?
Well, that happens to gunfighters.
He wasn't shot, he was stabbed. With this. You ever see it before?
It's mine.
Yeah, I thought so. Nobody else's work is that good.
I threatened to kill him.
Did you?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
I'll get my things.
That way.
That ain't the way to the jail.
Never mind.
But this is a livery stable.
That's right.
I don't know what you're up to.
It's just a hunch.
I'm coming, but hammer at that door. What do you mean, getting a man out of bed in the middle of the night? What do you want? Hello, Marshal. What can I do for you?
I'd like to see inside.
Come on in. Come in, Marshal. Did you find what you're looking for?
Maybe. Can I borrow that lantern?
You sure can. You can borrow anything I've got, Wyatt. Hold it, and I'll get my coat and go along with you. Then I'll know where you left it.
That's the back entrance to the hotel over there, isn't it?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Shut the door.
Marshal Earp, Miss Campbell. He wants to talk to you.
Just a minute. Keep calm. Don't say anything. Come in. Is this any hour to come calling?
I'm sorry, Miss Cora. There's no need for this. I've told him.
Well, that'll be all, Tom. Thank you.
Oh, yes, Marshal, sure.
Miss Cora, earlier this evening, Mr. Tanner brought you a present. What was it?
A bracelet, a silver bracelet.
May I see it?
Here it is.
Anybody in town would tell you that isn't Mr. Tanner's work. He doesn't make bracelets.
I can, Marshal. I made that.
Besides, I saw you put this on before the present was unwrapped. Of course, Mr. Tanner does make fine silver work. Letter openers, for instance. Like this one. You ever see that before?
No, never.
Mr. Earp, why don't you leave her alone? I've already told you.
I know what you told me, Tom, and you're lying. You didn't kill Bronson. You couldn't have gotten close enough to stab him. You wouldn't let anybody get that close to him, except somebody you wasn't afraid of, like Miss Cora.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about murder.
That's ridiculous. If Bronson is dead, why should I have wanted to kill him?
Maybe you had grown afraid of him.
You're only guessing, Marshal. You have no proof.
Miss Cora, tonight you were carrying something in your carriage. What was it?
Why, costumes.
Since when do costumes bleed? The floorboard of your carriage was covered with blood.
Mr. Earp, stop it.
And there's a trail of blood from your door down the back stairs to the alley, where you loaded the body into the carriage.
You're out of your mind.
You had to wait until after tonight's performance before you could drive outside of town to dump the body.
I said stop
I
it.
did it. I'm the one you're after.
Mama!
Laura, you can't want me to stand here and let this young man suffer for what I did. You can't want me to do that.
She's your mother?
Yes. My name's Calloway, too. Marshal, he threatened me. He said if I didn't go away with him, he'd hurt me. He'd fix it so that men would never want to look at me for the rest of my life. Mama grabbed the letter opener. That was the only thing there was.
I had to do something to save my daughter.
Surely they can't call that murder. Can't send her away to jail.
They'll probably call it justifiable homicide. She'll still have to stand trial. I'm sorry, Mrs. Calloway, but the way I see it, it'll be the wrong woman standing trial.
If I'd only known it was going to be like this. All I can say now is that I'm sorry. If we can get through this, Mama and I, it'll be different.
I hope it works out that way. For your mother's sake. She's the one that's going to have to forgive you.
I don't mind it, Marshal. Any of it. It's worth everything. To hear her call me Mama again.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
এইখানে গাড়ি থামা। আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে। ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ, তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Một video 1 ngày 5 tháng 7 2024 bên Cheyenne, let's go boy. Mình sẽ bày tiếp cho các em xem nhé. Ok, phải để tự lại. Anh sẽ khiển một chút. Mình sẽ kiếm 50 củ để làm gì? 50 củ để roll tiếp lên chiến sĩ nhất. Ê, nếu lái được thẳng quá, chôn mua. Lái thẳng rồi. Chi xong rồi phải không? Mày hù tỏ. Đùa, mày đùa. Thôi, thầy kệ cho mày tự đi. Chuyển thuyết tăng trưởng mày. Xa sửa binh nhé. Ok, thật ra được 3,47 chỉ không? Cộng 3,17 nhân trừ 20%. Tầm chơi được 20%. Đây là nạp chút năng lượng chung qua bản thân. Đây sẽ lên 127 triệu đồng nào. Quét à? Đây chơi lên ở đây đuổi 2 cái màu vàng. Rồi xong 7 kéo ấy. Sao? Nộp. Trời giảm đất. Tiếp thằng này quỷ à? Ác quỷ đô ba. Đùa tao. Đùa này. Nó là thử làm rồi. Không được rồi. Chết rồi. Đi kìa. 2 phút rồi. 2 phút hơn của pháo. Mày. Đấy. Mày. Cộng 10 cho thầy. cân. Đùa mày. Đùa tao. Thế mà không được. Mà mày hàng nào à? Không bao nhiêu. Đấy rồi. Ngã chéo mà. Thế mà không được. 36 lắm.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমার মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম, আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Sắc luôn làm sáng trong hàng giây. Liên tục đánh ạ. Now, yes. Được, và cái chai đổ lên. Trên nhà Chan rồi thằng ấy gạt tư ngoài ngu vậy. Lại mà. Tôi xin xong quyết kiếm đi. Hỏi Soraka để mày bàn ra đẹp sao? Có cái đồ mà blue sợ đéo ấy. Zana thì bán đập này chuẩn. Hai cái đồ mình phải đét vào nếu hiểu. Gần như là vô địch rồi, gần như là vô địch rồi. Gần như là vô địch rồi. Ngon. 5 tỷ vàng, quả vàng. một ngày những bả con chưa ngắt dâu broccoli. Không Quy đâu, Quy mất tiền. Tao quen tay ấn pet này là cứ ấn Quy ấy. Thật sự mẹ. Nó cứ thể hiện cái mất trả tiền lên tay nữa. Áo. Áo. Mà trong cái season này nó cho pet tiện thì dùng thôi. Để cho xỉn. Rồi anh lên sang bên đồng cũ. Ôi đi rồi. Rồi đi rồi. Đấy, anh bảo quay hết video hay gì xong mày bảo là thằng em du lịch. Ý mày là giờ kia nhưng tao lại tưởng mình giờ là bây giờ ấy. Ý mày là giờ kia đâu đi ấy. Thôi sáng mai thầy sang. Mày ơi. Chưa cắt móng đâu ấy. Ba con đường hay là hai không đấu quá thằng này đỡ giáo rồi. Đâu rồi đi này check con đường hay. Đường 5 con đường ấy. 20 bạn con đường. Phạm này Phạm được đi ơi. Phạm được đi ơi. Phạm ấy, thằng Phạm ấy. Và anh kể cho khôi mà là có những người ai tao nói được thì tao nói rồi. Tao nói cũng nhưng mà toàn những người khác tự biết rồi. Tao chỉ em muốn nhớ khôi đấy. Mày thu hạt sâu. Có phải như là chăm mi đâu đi. Có phải đắc thủ của Lâm Mao vậy đâu. Tam cho đài đừng có xem gì hết tóc. Con bạc chưa cái bạc cao cường ấy. Cái thăm cao cường tôi ghé mất thôi. Cơm chân tạo cái đợt mới quay lần đầu tiên tao quay 1 tiếng không bật mic. Mic máy còn lúc tao không biết là cắm rút tai nghe hoặc cắm tai nghe vào thì phải ấn lại cái F4 cho lại tắt mic không bật lại ấy. Bây giờ tao quay 1 tiếng không mic. 5 câu vừa này. Để chắc. Không ra được cũng mạnh ấy. Làm các bạn rất là nàn nhé. Được không? Tôi gọi chị lên một cái bạn. Thôi bà giáo được, không quá. Nó chỉ là luôn một thôi mà luôn một lời mắc file một đúng. Còn dù đích quyền năng tôi búa à không thua thua mà chứ hiểu thua được bài này lạ thật đấy. Không. Ừ. Anh ấy bắt 4 lần rồi thì bắt như không ấy. Nó chỉ tăng tiền chắc qua các màn thôi, có đéo được. Rồi. Cộng tỷ lệ farm kim cương nữa, cộng phần trăm kiếm một kim cương với cả kiếm một vàng để lại may mắn nữa. Chả mua kiếm này, mua kiếm này cho xịn. Đây tiền mua kiếm này. Đây tiền mua kiếm. Có mua kiếm mà cũng mua kiếm cho xịn một vui. Đéo ở đây mua trinh phải dép á, còn vô mắt phải dép rồi. Năm cao cường, 4-6 cao cường. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Mày chuẩn? Mày chuẩn. 10 lát, mắc như vậy. Đây từ phong tỏa. Chỉ định. Perfect. One guy, perfect landing. Xoay đều, xoay đều. Xoay đều, xoay đều. Xoay đều. Mày, tí cắm lòng đất. Đây à, còn nữa không? Cắm lòng đất. Đây là đi vào đấy cả cắm lòng đất thôi. Cái cũng được. Có 2 để kiếm đi bớt. Wow. Wow. Các cái đồ à? Mạnh quá không hết đồ. Chuẩn chỉ không? Có thread này. What the hell? Tụi nối đây thầy. À, tụi uống được. Nối này. $25 củ wow. Đây 10 lần là 200 củ ấy. Mày 145, 55. 55 à? Như bài quyển nhà thầy mà. Nhanh điết. Vừa nhanh. Các bạn là gấp tiếp theo ngay lập tức. Thần dừng không? Ôi, xuân nói kêu cửa.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খুঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।